Hello everyone and welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be showing you how to season your molcajete. When you first purchase one, this is the very first step that you need to do prior to using it. Doing this will help remove all the stone particles that are still embedded in your molcajete. The whole process takes about an hour, but once we're done, you'll be able to start using it. We're going to need one of these brushes similar to this one that has the hard bristles. We're going to need some rice and some coarse salt. You can also use kosher salt if you'd like. And we're going to need about 6 to 7 garlic cloves. First step, we're going to rinse the molcajete and the mortar. Now we're going to add a little bit of dishwashing soap, just a little bit, not too much. Then we're going to scrub it with the brush, inside and on the sides, and also the mortar. We're also going to scrub the back portion of it. I'm going to try to give it a good scrub. Now we're going to rinse it. Once we're done rinsing it, we're going to submerge it in water, making sure that we cover the entire molcajete and that water gets underneath it as well. And we're going to leave it in the water for 20 to 30 minutes. And that's been about 30 minutes now, so we're going to remove it from the water and place it on the other side. Now if you feel in the water where the molcajete was sitting in, you can feel little particles of stone that came off. So now we're going to take a clean towel and we're going to dry it. Once it's dry, we're going to add a little bit of the rice into, about that much. Now we're going to smash it, work it into the stone, trying to get all around the stone, even on the corners and on the edges. And we're going to keep working on it until it looks like a powder. And we're going to keep working around the edges, making sure we get all the edges as well. Now that we're done, you can see it looks a lot like a powder, and you can see some of the black particles that came out of the stone. So now we're going to remove it, and then we're going to brush out the ones that are still embedded in the molcajete. Now we're going to rinse it and give it a good scrub, getting all the particles off on the sides as well, and the mortar. Now we're going to dry it, and we're going to repeat the process with the rice, but we're also going to add half of the salt. Now we're going to work it in around the molcajete again until we have a powdery finish like the previous one, getting all the sides and also the outer edges of the molcajete. Now that it's done, we're gonna remove the powder like the previous time. Then we're gonna give it a good scrub with the brush, trying to remove all the excess. Then once we do that, we're gonna rinse it and scrub it with the brush again. Now we're going to dry it again with the towel. And we're going to repeat the process one more time with the salt and the rice. Now we're going to remove the powder and I'm going to place it on the plate. I have the powder from all 3 takes, so you can see the difference. This is the very first time, that's the second time, and this is the last time that we did the process. Now we're gonna rinse it and scrub it. Now we're gonna dry it. And we're gonna add in the garlic now. And with the mortar, we're gonna work it in same way as we did the rice. Making sure we get all of the inside of the molcajete and also the outer edges as well. By the time we're done, we're not gonna be able to see any remains of the garlic. Now it's just about done. You can hardly see any remains of what was there of the garlic. Now we can rinse it. First with my hand, I'm going to try to take as much as I can off with my hand. Then I'm going to use the brush. And lastly, I'm going to add a little bit of detergent. And I'm going to give it a good scrub inside on the edges. And you can also flip it over and scrub the back, and don't forget the mortar. Now when you're doing the rice and the salt, make sure you use both sides of the mortar to smash in the rice. That way you get both sides done. Now we're gonna dry it. And I'm gonna let it sit for a few minutes and let it dry. Shouldn't take a long time. See, it's already starting to dry. Now that it's ready, you're ready to use your molcajete. Hope this video was helpful, and if you liked it and would like to see more videos like this, please hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching.